You either is or you ain't. You do or you don't. You can or you can't. Or you will or you won't. Either way, baby, a good man, well, he's hard to find. Hey, everybody, McGillbilly here.
And I'm Jamie.
Welcome to One More for the Good Guys podcast. We're the Good Guys. And this is all brought to you today by Good Guys Cigars. And we're the good guys. So,
Still.
Again.
Still the good guys.
Today we're wanting to talk to you about the 12 Cigars of Christmas. You may or may not have seen or noticed some of our shorts in our social medias about the 12 cigars we picked out for Christmas. But you also probably didn't know, out of those 12 cigars, we have picked 7 contenders for our Cigar of the Year. Now, really the only rules to this was we, A, had to have smoked it this year, and B, they have to be a regular production cigar. Can't be a special or a one-off version or limited edition or something like that. And some of these cigars are, I'm looking at the 12, and I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 6 out of the 7 are completely new to us. There are probably 1 offering or maybe 2 offerings that's been around for a little while.
Right.
But they are new to us, and that was part of our criteria for picking out our Cigar of the Year. So, 12 Cigars of Christmas and the 7 contenders are what we're going to talk about today. Jamie, what are you smoking?
I am smoking from United Cigars, La Mezcla Cubana. Right there. It's Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, Indonesian binder, and the filler is a mix of Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Pennsylvania broadleaf.
Nice.
These come in 50 a box, and this is a Robusto size. That's what I'm calling it. They're calling it a Rothschild. It's a 4.5 by 54. So far, so good. I really like it.
Yeah.
It's got a 90 rating in several of the other sites, and yeah.
I've heard good things about it from our rep, Tommy, and he's the one that actually gave us that cigar. So I'm glad you're the one trying it out to see if we're going to be, we want to get any of those, because they're only made in one size. They're a good price count. They're a good value, and they're a great size, especially for wintertime, you know?
And they're only available at Good Guys Cigars.
And there you go.
How about that? So,
all right, I am smoking the newest cigar from the Oz family's cigars, the Caratoba. I'm smoking it in Robusto. It is a 5 by 52 Robusto, I think. Where did I do with there it is. Pretty sure that's right. It's box press, 5 by 52 Robusto. It has an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, a Nicaraguan binder, Dominican filler, and Nicaraguan fillers. The descriptor here that I'm reading says dark and volcanic.
what does a cigar and volcano got in common? They're both on fire. That's about the beginning and the end of that comparison.
Well, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, okay, Mr. Smartmouth. We'll answer that question. The name Kara comes from the Turkish word for black or dark, while Toba refers to Lake Toba, the largest volcanic lake in the world.
Wow.
Kara Toba.
Black Lake.
That lake also happens to reside in Indonesia, where the Sumatra seed wrapper holds its origin. They're saying it's a sweet and savory profile with notes of mixed nuts, maple saltiness, and a bit of pepper. I'll be the judge of that. So we'll let you know what we think about it. But this is the newest offering from the Oz family cigars.
Getting a lot of press right now, that cigar.
Very much
it's all
so.
over the place. So it's somebody thinks it's good. So we'll see what we think.
We had an OG asking about them, wanting to be able to get them. I guess one of the last podcasts we did, we actually got to sit down and have lunch with our Crown Heads rep, who is the one who gave us this to try. So thanks, Danny. We'll report back to you immediately. All right. So the first cigar of Christmas that the good guys want to give to you is, well, first, before I tell you about it, no, I'm just going to tell you about it. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Should I show them?
Sure.
This is what this show's all about, isn't it?
Show and tell.
Show and tell. It is the Christoph Venti.
20th anniversary.
That's right. Venti meaning 20 and 20th anniversary. This cigar came out in 2024. Is that right?
And we first, you got to try it before we went to the expo, but it was the Christoph Expo cigar for the New England Cigar Expo.
Yeah.
And we got to meet with
Glenn Case,
owner
and founder.
And it really blew us away.
Yeah, man. I cannot say enough good about this cigar. It is bold everywhere it needs to be bold. It is decadent everywhere it needs to be decadent.
Gorgeous to look at. The band, I love that interlocking band.
Gorgeous wrapper.
That's a neat idea.
Band. They got the signature little pigtail that Christoph uses.
Brazilian wrapper.
Tell them a little bit about that.
It's got the Arapiraca Brazilian wrapper over Indonesian binder with Nicaraguan and Pennsylvania filler. So it's an all-world, all over the place blend. Yeah. But I tell you, maybe they can see the interlocking band. It's a simple idea, but it's just slick. I just think it looks great. And, we were told that Glenn Case was the nicest guy in the business, and he might very well be.
He really
talked to us for a long time, and
he really was a nice fella. I smoked this cigar for the first time this year. I had gotten my hands on one, like Jamie said, before we left. We were having a Good Guy Cigar meeting down at Trailhead Beer Market, and I think you guys had already gone, and I was like, am I going to smoke one more cigar before I leave? There was several folks there that I was wanting to see and speak with, and I decided that I would. And I had been wanting to try this for a long time. I had first heard about this cigar on the Cigar Authority podcast. They had Glenn actually in the studio that day. And ever since I heard him talking about it and them smoking it, I had been wanting to try it. But man, oh man, oh man. I mean, first time I ever smoked it, I just was blown away. I talked to Jamie the next day and I said, man, you got to try one of these. And lo and behold,
we did.
We bought some, and Jamie got to try it. And I didn't tell him anything about. I don't like to, if I'm wanting somebody's unbiased opinion about, especially about like a cigar, I don't tell them what I got out of it, because I don't want
to influence.
What. Sure. And Jamie smoked it and was like, within 2 or 3 puffs was just gave me the look of,
pretty immediately. You can tell.
But just a gorgeous, gorgeous presentation, gorgeous wrapper. wonderful, wonderful tasting notes. You get a little bit of some dark espresso, excuse me, not espresso. This is not federal espresso. But you also get the sweetness from that wrapper. You get some chocolate, but you also, you get some like some of the dark fruit sweetness off of it. Just a beautiful, beautiful cigar and beautiful smoking experience all the way around. That's cigar number 1 for the 12 Cigars of Christmas, the Christoph Viente. And to add on top of that, it's a contender.
It is a contender for sure.
It could have been a contender.
Cigar number 2.
For the second cigar of Christmas, this is something that has been out for a while, I would imagine. It was new to us this year. We had never smoked this cigar. I had seen a couple of guys review it online, Cigar Hound Dog being one of those guys. And he and I share a pretty similar like and dislike of I can probably deal with the spice a little better than he can or wants. But what I'm getting at is I have ordered cigars to try just off of his reviews, and I have been thoroughly impressed. Didn't know a lot about this brand other than they are one of the original brands from the cigar boom of the 90s that has made it and lasted and still going strong. But the number 2 cigar for Christmas, the good guys want to give to you, is the La Flor Dominicana Airbender.
In the chisel.
They
make it in other sizes, but it's part of I remember when we smoked this, when I smoked it was at the Bourbon Society event, Knoxville Bourbon or Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society. And man.
And I got this look.
Look, that right there, in that shape, the mouthfeel, there's more to smoking the cigar than just the flavor. Obviously, that's a big point, but aesthetically, mouthfeel, just all the way around, the Airbender natural in the chisel.
I should have mentioned
Ecuadorian Habano wrapper over Dominican binder and filler. And man, and it's the only place in the world, the only company in the world that makes that shape, because it is also the only patented cigar shape on this planet.
Yeah.
From what I understand. And man, is it a contender.
It's easy to smoke, medium in strength, medium to full, I would say, because there is going to be, parts into this. It's going to gain a little bit of strength in going into towards the heart of the cigar or the second third. But really great. The design's great. Mouth feels great on it.
Don't have to cut it.
You don't have to have a cutter. All you need to do is just pop on either side of the chisel. You just squeeze like so, and it'll pop that thing right open, and you're ready to go.
Business. Highly recommend. Also available at Good Guy Cigars.
Yes. You want to give them the lowdown on it? Wrapper, binder, filler?
Yeah, Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, Dominican binder and filler. The Maduro version is a slightly different thing.
Yeah, well, we're just talking about this one.
But anyway, they make it in several sizes, but the chisel I highly recommend. It
has enough of that, the Habano wrapper is something that's it can go kind of either way. It can be just a step up from a Connecticut in a lot of different cigars, or it can be a couple of steps up from the Connecticut. This one's right in between. Like I said, this is medium to medium full, and sweet, jammy raisin. That's what I get off.
Yeah, I agree.
I just get the overwhelming sweetness of natural tobacco. It smells like it smells like you just opened a pack of chewing tobacco that your grandfather was gonna,
which is a good thing if you're a hillbilly like us.
And I would say not quite like a molasses sweetness where it's that dark, savory type sweetness. It's probably more like a little bit of a lighter sweetness, like a honey type sweetness, or a honeydew, or not honeydew, but honeysuckle type sweetness. Just super. Some pepper, but nothing to really blow your nose off, or nothing to be thinking about like that. Approachable by anyone. This is the size we have. This is the size we've tried, and the size we fell in love with. And
everybody that has smoked one that they got from us is a believer. So that says a lot right there.
Absolutely. No, any time we've ever picked this up.
And on the Christoph, for that matter. Really.
Yeah, we haven't got anything back on that either, as far as negative. But the second cigar for Christmas, the LFD Airbender in natural.
And chisel.
In the chisel tip. And it's a contender.
It's a contender.
All right.
This next one that you're getting ready to show is, you mentioned an OG member that wanted to take advantage of their buying a box once a year at 10% over. And he was torn between the Osgener Karatova, which you are smoking now, and this next cigar, which is the third cigar in the 12 days of Christmas. And he went with this next cigar over the one you're smoking. So that I'll tell you.
We've covered this quite a bit on this channel. This is one of the newest offerings from Crown Heads. A wonderful cigar, beautiful presentation, everything about it. I mean, the first time we ever had it, we were not on a podcast. We were not reviewing it live. We were not doing anything like that. We were just having this. We both smoked it, and I remember my exact words. They've got a winner.
Yeah.
They've got a winner.
Same conversation we were talking about it. I said, man, I appreciate all the exotic blends and these 7 country blends, whatever. But this is Connecticut broadleaf over Nicaraguan binder and filler, which is like a wheelhouse blend for a lot of makers. And it's nice to see somebody take an old school blend like that and just say, hey, this is our offering, put it in a stack and see how it measures up. And it measures up pretty well. So well, packaging wise, that Crown Heads has now revamped every cigar line packaging to look like that. Yeah. Because of the Broadway.
So
with the CH and all that, I mean.
Number 3, cigar of the year that the good guys would like to give to you is the Crown Heads Broadway in Robusto Extra. As Jamie said, it is a Connecticut broadleaf over Nicaraguan binder and fillers. What's the size on it, Jamie?
They're calling this a
5.5 by 52.
No, it's a 4.7 by 52. It's called a Robusto Extra.
Yeah.
And I really like the size.
Yeah, I do too.
It really, they make it in other things, making a Toro, an Epicure, and so forth. And I'm interested, looking forward to trying that. We got some Epicures on the way, but this one, man, is just as perfect as it gets for a brand new offering. They blew it out of the water with this one. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, beautiful packaging, classic Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. It's a little bit rustic, but not so rustic that it doesn't match the aesthetic of these the secondary band and the regular band. Just a really nice cigar. Tobacco. It's got that inherent sweetness, that subtle sweetness that Connecticut broadleaf delivers as a wrapper. It's got a little pep in its step. I would say this is probably a 6 to a 7 in strength scale.
Yeah, I'd lean towards 6, but yeah, I think you're right. Certainly.
And it's just a classic blend. Again, Connecticut broadleaf wrapper over Nicaraguan filler, binder and fillers. Beautiful presentation. And good price, all of these cigars, but this one, especially, one of our favorites and number 3 cigar of the year, the Crown Heads.
Well, number 3 Cigar of Christmas.
Number 3
Contender for Cigar of the Year.
Thank you.
The ones without the cellophane are the
contender.
It's a contender. This next one is certainly not new to us or anybody else, and it's got a storied history.
New this year for us, though.
New this year for us, definitely, but and just really, this is one of those refined smokes that as soon as you light it, you take it, you're like, oh, this tastes expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I lit up that Atabay, I was like, oh,
this is why.
This is why. So
this is also the number 4 cigar of Christmas that the good guys would like to give to you, and we show our work around here, and that cigar is the Red Anchor.
First established in 1772 in Holland, Red Anchor holds the distinction of being the world's oldest cigar brand. Now, of course, this is a different, United Cigars revived this brand and brought it back to life. Thank God for that. Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, just like the LFD. Dominican Monta Plata binder. And the filler is Dominican Habano 92, and it says USA, which Pennsylvania broadleaf, Connecticut, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. David Garofalo with United Cigars bought the name, brought this cigar back. Beautiful presentation. The box is unbelievably pretty. The die cut around the anchor itself, everything about it screams class, including the people who blended this cigar, which was, everybody remembers Hanky Kellner from Davidoff. He and family went to open their own Kellner Tobacco Group company, and Hanky Kellner Jr. is the one who blended this cigar. Dave tells a funny story about the blend. He told him exactly what he was looking for. He goes to get it. They let him try the one. He's like, it's exactly what I wanted. It's great. I believe you knocked it out of the park. I'll take it. And they said, well,
try this.
You should try this one too, because we made several different blends. And he goes, I didn't want to admit it, but after I tried the one of the blend that they created, he said it was hands down.
Well, they are master blenders.
Yeah, it was hands down. They did the better job, and it was the better of the. I think they were 6 or 7 different blends.
And they make this in 4 different sizes. They make an event size too, but this is actually the Gunner, which is a 6.5 by 43.
Yeah, kind of a Lonsdale size.
And your favorite size?
I really like this one. I liked it better than the Robusto. I have yet to smoke the Commodore. I've yet to smoke the Churchill yet.
Well, I have smoked the Churchill,
yeah.
and
you haven't smoked this size, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, have
I've
you?
had them all
Okay.
that we carried.
Okay.
And I think that my favorite is probably the Commodore.
Really?
Yeah. Just because, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it makes me feel uppity. 7 by 55, that's a big cigar, you know.
Call me Commodore.
Call me Commodore.
I'll see.
Oh, gosh. So, also, obviously, United Cigars offering. Which Good Guys Cigars is the
if you could think, like, you know, the tasting notes I got off this is they pretty much nail it in their description from United. You know, there's a little vanilla, there's some shortbread cookie. You know, it's savory. It's very
like that. I've got it pulled up. You mean?
Yeah, sure.
It says a touch of leather and fresh sourdough bread adds depth, while Retrohale introduces bold black pepper with subtle maple undertones for a refined and memorable finish.
Okay. There you go. I get some vanilla. I get some. Just a touch of pepper. Nothing to be real. You know, again, with that Habano, it can go either way. With the leather, I definitely get some of that. With it being Dominican, but I get that buttery kind of flavor too, the buttery and that kind of, it's creamy, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, buttery and creamy to me.
And not having
vanilla.
to have full cream.
Yeah.
No, it's one of my favorites. Also contender for Cigar of the Year.
Yeah. Chewy smoke texture. Yeah. And also a contender. So the fifth cigar of Christmas that the good guys want to give to you is the Old Faithful, our best seller. A cigar that I completely bought the first time because of the packaging. I did exactly what I tell you all not to do. I shopped with my eyes.
Shopped with your eyes.
All 4 of them. I know who you are. All 4 of them. And great cigar. I was a fan of, well, I'll just call it like it is. It's the Monte Cristo White Label Killer, in my opinion. The 5th cigar for Christmas the good guys want to give to you is the Villager Queller Cream.
Named after Diego Velasquez de Cuellar, the first Spaniard governor of Cuba.
Aha. This particular size is a Churchill 7 by 54, 52?
50.
Really?
According to this, 7 by 50.
Really?
Yep.
Huh, okay. Great cigar. Good in any size. I've had the Robustos, I've had the Toros, I've had the Churchills.
Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper over Dominican binder and filler.
Yeah. I like the Churchills probably a little bit better because it's just such an easy cigar to smoke.
Well, you like Churchills?
I do like Churchills. I do like Churchills, but I just think the ease of when I have the time and I want to have a morning cigar and I want to drink a pot of coffee,
you take a Churchill.
I take a Churchill, and I'll take this Villager Connecticut Cream
all day long.
All day long, and any time of if that was, you know, even on a morning where I might be thinking I want something stronger. This cigar is it has been consistently the same all 3 years that we've smoked it.
And it's Villager's first offering into the world of premium hand rolled stuff, and got a 92 to 93 rating all across the board, and well deserved.
About 3 years after we started smoking them, I kept saying, why is this cigar not getting any more popularity or any more traction? And then all of a sudden, Cigar Authority Cigar Aficionado came out and gave it a 92 or 93. You're right. But talk about value. These cigars are incredible value.
It's one of the reasons it's our best seller.
And, that's I can't say, but that's a Churchill and it's under 10. I won't put anything else with that. That's all I'm saying. Great value.
And we've sold hundreds, and every one that we've sold, that we've gotten feedback that says, man, I want another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So certainly, we could go all day about that cigar. Cigar number 5, a 5th day of Christmas cigar, is the Villager.
Queller Cream or Quellar. Graham cracker, honey top sweetness, honeysuckle top sweetness.
Can give it to anybody.
Give it to anyone.
Beginner. Matter of fact, if I was going to give a beginner cigar to somebody and I wanted them to keep smoking, I'd give them that one. Here, try this.
Yeah, probably a 2.
Yeah.
On the strength scale. But full flavor. All right. The 6th day of Christmas. The good guys want to give to you number 6. This is an oldie, but a goodie. It's been around for a long time.
For good reason.
For good reason. It is a part of a series that sells several different sizes. We carry at least 2 different sizes in this cigar, but we really, really like this one. And
especially in the winter.
Especially in the winter. The size-wise is great. And, it's just a great little cigar. And that number 6 cigar for Christmas is the Arturo Fuente short story.
Hemingway short story.
Hemingway is
Yeah.
Hemingway is the line.
Mm-hmm. In the short story size.
Correct. We also carry the signature, which is another size, like a 6x46, kind of a Lonsdale size. But it is in this little figurado shape.
They're calling it a 4x49. It's a Cameroon wrapper over Dominican binder and filler.
And nobody does it better than Fuente.
King Cameroon.
Great baking spices. A little bit of maybe like ginger through on the retro hail, some little spicy. But gingerbread cookie, it's everything Cameroon's supposed to be.
It is the standard.
Yeah, it really
Fuente is the standard in Cameroon stuff.
I think so.
The Don Carlos, the 858.
Well, the Don Carlos you sent me in that list from Cigar Journal, right? Made what was the 30 something cigars?
Oh, the 30 cigars. Basically, the gist of it is the 30 cigars everybody should try.
Yeah.
So the standard bearers, and that is certainly the Don Carlos is the best Cameroon wrapper cigar I've ever had. So
yeah, but go ahead.
Anyway, very similar blend.
Yeah, similar blend. These are great. They're a great size. If you've got the time and you've got the patience, you can cut that. You can cut that off, that little nipple, to where you get it right away. But to me, the way I tell someone who's never smoked this before is to get the whole story, you need to light it from here first, and you need to develop, because it's going to give you what you're supposed to be getting off the first. And then once it gets to where it's bigger and in diameter, then all of a sudden you're going to be getting it, and then boom, you're really going to get this blast of what the flavor is. And I feel like that's part of the story in the short story.
I love the figurado stuff like that,
You're not going to get it all up front. You're going to probably think it's got a bad draw. It's going to be a little bit tight on the draw. Well, yeah, because you're trying to draw all that through that little bitty, hole. So just take your time, let it burn, light it nice, and you will be pleasantly surprised, and you'll be pleasantly
you'll be hooked is what you'll be.
Yeah.
And then you're going to want them all the time. And guess where you can get them?
Hey, that is the number 6
Cigar of Christmas.
The number 7 Cigar of Christmas that the good guys want to give to you.
I got it pulled up here.
Is another offering from United Cigars that we were taken back. We really like this size. We really like the blend. We like the whole story behind this little dude. And that is the Firecracker from United Cigars in Maduro,
which is a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over a Dominican Criollo binder with Dominican and Dominican Ligero filler.
Yeah. This little guy's got some pop. It's got some Ligero in there for some strength.
Called a firecracker.
Yeah. It's a great little cigar. It's got the wick right here, the tag, the wick. You just pull that little guy. I just pull it out there where you can see it. So imagine you lighting it.
Only comes in that size.
Only comes in this size.
3.5 by 50.
Yeah. They make it in Connecticut, a sun-grown and a Maduro. If I was ranking them, which we are, I would say I like the Maduro best, sun-grown second, and the Connecticut third. It doesn't mean any of them are bad that they come in second or third. I just like this one the best. We like this one the best. Earthy. You're going to have some earth tones in this. And with that added Ligero into the fillers, it's going to give you the strength that you're looking for. It's a short, hit it, don't quit it.
Absolutely. Speaking of hit it, don't quit it, I was just smoking this United offering, La Mezcla Cubana. Man, I really like this. And now midway through.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Definitely need to carry these.
Yeah. What's their tasting notes on the Firecracker?
The Dominican Ligero fillers pack layers of full grain leather and burnt brownie.
Yeah.
Adding a bold, bittersweet depth.
I get that. And add in a little bit of earth to that. And not like the mineral earth, like the kind of that that funk earth.
Yeah, about 30 minutes is about what you get out of that.
Yeah. And people will go, "Look, smoke that 2 minutes."
Well, you can.
Well, yeah, you can. You can also
put ketchup on your hot dog, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, you can also stick your head up a cow's ass, or you can take the butcher's word for it.
Little Tommy
boy for you there. Yeah. I guess you can do anything you want. But yeah, you can get 20 to 30 minutes out of that cigar very easily and enjoy it, not just thinking. But that is the number 7 cigar for Christmas. the Firecracker Maduro from United. Our number 8 cigar for Christmas that we would like to give to you is quickly. Did I mention quickly? Turning into one of our absolute bestsellers and one of our favorites. Beautiful construction. Everything about it screams from the band to the secondary band to the artwork of the box, the originality of the box itself, to the construction of the cigar, the taste, the draw. It's just, it knocked our socks off, did it not?
Yeah, and very much so.
And I will say this, and I will have to agree with David Garofalo. It is the best barber pole I have ever smoked. It is the best barber pole cigar in the world. The La Giana 30th anniversary Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper with a San Andres wrapper over
Honduran binder and filler.
Yeah.
And it's saying here
so freaking
on
good,
United
guys.
site, which I don't really get, that it says Ecuadorian Connecticut with a sweet tip.
Oh no, that is the regular. Well, they've got it wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the regular La Gianas. Yeah, that must be a mistake.
That's a misprint. Yeah, this is not a sweet tip cigar.
Yeah, I was going to say
the regular La Gianas are sweet tip or sweet cap, whatever, however you want to call it. This cigar, man, look at it. Look at it. Just look at it.
It's not a novelty gimmicky barber pole either. It's
we did a whole episode on barber pole cigars, and if you'll go back and you can watch that, you can go through our stuff on the YouTube channel or wherever you get your pods if you're listening, and check all that out. A lot of times barber poles get the reputation of being a gimmick product. This is not a gimmick.
Well, it's because some of them suck. Not going to name them, but
United don't tell this because they are not allowed to. But I can tell you who makes these cigars because it's written on the bottom of the box. This cigar is made by Davidoff in Honduras. And do I need to say anything more about construction, quality,
it is flawless.
Finish?
It's a flawless cigar.
The smoke, the experience, the draw. No, I don't. I tell people who have never smoked a cigar in their life or say they're new cigar to the cigar hobby, that you will be able to taste the difference from the Maduro to the Connecticut. Even someone new to it, you're going to be able to taste the difference. And Dave made this for his daughter to celebrate her 30th birthday. Came out in
2024.
Yeah. So, but new to us. And it's a contender.
It's a contender.
The La Giana 30th anniversary from United Cigars. Beautiful, beautiful smoke. And on the 8th day of Christmas.
I think it'd be ninth day of Christmas.
Yeah, you're right. On the 9th day of Christmas, the good guys want to give to you number 9, cigar for Christmas, the Montosa Maduro
by
United Cigars. Another United offering.
Mexican San Andreas wrapper, Brazilian binder, Dominican, Brazilian, Nicaraguan fillers. And that is in the Toro size.
Yeah, this is a
5.9 by 50, 6 by 50.
Perfect. It's not flashy. It looks like it's going to be a real ass kicker. It is probably a 4 to 5 in strength. It is a medium-bodied cigar, and it carries all the goodness of Maduro that you would want. Oily finish on the wrapper. Think fig, plum, jam, some chocolate.
Macadamia nut, chocolate strawberries, black forest cake, and cherry liqueur.
Man. Come on with it.
It says.
Come on with it, Cletus.
Woo.
You might walk over, but you be limping back.
A long finish of coffee grounds rounds out the cigar. I agree with that.
Great cigar.
We like it so much. It was the Good Guys cigars, the very first event cigar.
That's right.
That and its counterpart, the Connecticut Natural. Yeah.
And we thought, since we were doing this, that it would be fitting, because a lot of folks out there have never had this cigar. Between the value of this cigar, the MSRP, or the GGP, it's good guy price if you're keeping score at home. But it's a no-brainer.
Oh, my God.
You can't beat it with a 10-foot stick. The value is incredible. The taste, the flavors, all of that is incredible. And to get a Toro under a number that starts with a T and ends with an N, if you understand what I'm saying,
hard to come by.
Is hard to come by and nearly impossible these days. And if you buy them by the box, they're 2 positions less than that, just about. So the Montosa and Maduro in the Toro size. The Robusto size is great. I've only smoked it in Robusto and Toro. I haven't had the other sizes of it. But I don't think, unless you're just hung up and you're a size queen, okay, we'll sell them to you in that size too. But you don't need anything else more than that right there.
No.
The Montosa, Maduro, and Toro, it's a contender.
Cigar number 10.
That's a great description. We need to remember that one, because it really is everything they said.
Yeah, that's at the top of their description list.
Yeah. Cigar number 10. Whoa, boy. Yes, indeedy dandy.
Oh, Nelly.
We're really connecting the dots here. We have the 10th day of Christmas. The good guys want to give to you the champagne, the 10-year anniversary Perdomo champagne. They were showing this one here in the Churchill size. Epicure size is probably one of the most popular sizes in this. This is a cigar that they make 9 different sizes, and they make 1 million of each size per year. It is one of the, if not the, most suggested cigar for new cigar smokers.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a triple fermented Connecticut wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and filler. And it was the first cigar, that blend type. And you tell the story all the time about how they kind of made fun of him for.
Well, I told him he was crazy.
Oh, he was crazy.
It would never work. That you can't do that.
Well, there it is.
You can't grow Connecticut shade in Nicaragua.
Thanks, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
and you. Talking about one of the most genuine, nice guys that we've had the opportunity to meet in the industry. Nick Perdomo is the man.
Yes.
I couldn't say we were talking to him, and of course there was all kinds of people coming around and all that stuff. And we tell this story in better detail on a previous episode, the episode about our trip to the New England Cigar Expo. And if you haven't seen that or heard that, go back and listen and watch that one. It's a great episode. We got interrupted by some
another fan,
Nosy Nelly, that didn't have any manners and jumped in because, he had never seen Nick Perdomo before. I don't know. I'm trying to make up something funny. I wanted to say something really filthy, dirty, but not the time. Any rate, he interrupted Nick, who was getting ready to tell us a story. And Nick said, "Stick around, hang on right here. Let me do this.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you this story." And lo and behold, he did his business with the guy. The guy got his picture and blah, blah, blah. And
came back to us.
And he turned right back around and picked up right where he left off. Didn't have to do that. He could have said, "Hey, thanks, guys. It's crazy busy around here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, buy a cigar." Super, super nice guy. And one of those guys who is around with his company, fully integrated. They do everything from the cello to the labels to the everything.
The Nicaraguan boxes. Survivor of the cigar boom, too. So
one of the guys that's still around. But the 10th anniversary champagne, one of my favorites, probably is Jamie's personal favorite.
Probably so, yeah.
But certainly in the top 2 for me with Connecticut's. I'll say top 3 because, any rate, another episode. The Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne. If you haven't had one, you should try.
Get a bunch of them.
Yeah,
and they're available at Good Guys Cigars. We need that on one of our sound bites.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Available at Good Guys Cigars.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 bangers left, man. 11 and 12.
You talk to him a minute. I got to relight this thing. I've been flapping my gums so much I can't keep this one lit.
The Caratoba Black Lake.
What's the cigar everybody's talking about?
The Caratoba.
They have a commercial on Cigar Authority. It cracks me up every time. And it's Dave saying it, so it's Caratoba.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do while he's relighting, we are going to, on a following episode, we're going to reveal our cigar of the year. And we may reveal, each of us may have a different cigar of the year. It's good guys, not good guys. So we might do because I got a feeling my cigar of the year may not be your cigar of the year. So anyway.
Yeah, may not be. I kind of think I know which one you're going to pick. Do you think you know which one I'm going to pick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're going to pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
kind of what I thought
where
too.
I'm headed right now. So, cigar number 11, the 11th cigar of Christmas.
Yeah.
That the good guys want to give to you. Is
a brand that's been around for a long, long time. We've talked about them a couple of different times in this episode itself. But when you think luxury and you think about when someone says luxury and premium cigars in the same sentence, there's only really one name to think of that gets associated. I don't think there's another name out there. If you said those two things together, that would get associated with any quicker than this next company who makes this cigar. The 11th day of Christmas cigar good guys want to give to you is the Zeno Platinum Scepter by Davidoff,
which is an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, our Connecticut binder, and Dominican and Peruvian fillers, and it's probably our second bestseller overall.
Yeah.
Strength 2.5, maybe.
I think it's a 3.
It's more than the cream for sure.
Yeah, definitely more than the cream, but certainly a lot less than the Perdomo.
This site I'm looking on now, one of the evil empires here, it's got a complete 5-star rating across the board. And so did the champagne. The champagne had 1,269 5-star reviews on that site. Yeah.
Perdomo Army is strong. The Zeno Platinum, Grandmaster, Scepter, Ecuadorian Connecticut, Wrapper, Dominican, is that what she said?
Connecticut binder and Dominican Peruvian filler.
Yeah. So you're going to get that Peruvian filler is the one that's going to give you a little bit more of the strength coming out there, in my opinion. Well, and I really, really like this cigar, but I don't know if I would call it one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I also don't believe I have smoked as many of them as you have.
No.
Because you loved them.
Yeah.
You loved them.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm on a Connecticut kick this year. That's been my thing.
Yeah, well, that's good.
You know, but that's a great one. I mean, look, we've got 3 Connecticut's in the 12, and really a partial right there. 2 cigars made by Davidoff, if you count the Lagiana. So anyway, Davidoff, you can spend as much as you want. We've had the late hour, and we've had some of the other ones, had the Connecticut's, and I'll put that one up against any Davidoff on this planet with the Davidoff name.
Yeah. They're really, really good. They're a great size. This Scepter size is, what is it? Like a 5 something?
It's the Grandmaster. It's 5.5 by 52. So it's like an extra Robusto extra, if you will. It's a great size.
It's got a great feel to the hand.
Which is something a lot of people don't think about, but that is something that matters to me.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's really comfortable. Feels good in the hand. Construction's flawless on them.
Oh, yeah. On all these, really.
Yeah. Draw every time has been a winner. I've never had one that's been suspect to any kind of anything but perfect.
Yeah.
What's their tasting notes on this?
Oh, they're saying here...
I haven't smoked one of these in a long time. I need to smoke one.
Creamy, chewy flavor with hints of coffee, cocoa, and nuts with a long finish, it says.
Yeah. I don't know if I get some coffee. It's very creamy. I like the fact that they say chewy smoke texture because it does billow.
Yeah.
And it is...
it's impressive billowing.
Yeah.
Almost like Drew Estate billowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is quite chewy.
Spoke that one out after the show.
Yeah.
That'd be your nighttime cigar.
My night.
Yeah. Long finish, though. Watch out.
Not
long finish.
It is a long finish. I guess that's what's the difference. Because I don't know. That'd be a good question. Is Connecticut's... Is shade grown Connecticut's, are they typically long finishes?
Well, this one is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that one is as much, but they.
I wouldn't say that either, but now that I think about it, I kind of would. I don't know. Anyway, wonderful cigar. We've got them at great pricing, so. It's our 11th cigar for Christmas.
Yes.
The Zeno Platinum Grandmaster by Davidoff. And that brings us to the 12th day of Christmas that the good guys want to give to you. That cigar that's rounding it out, that's bringing it on home.
is also a contender for our Cigar of the Year.
It definitely is.
It's the only brand, I'm looking at it now, the only brand that has 2 cigars in our 12.
Well, no, I mean, you got stuff.
Yeah, but I'm calling brand, like if we had 2 Montosas, that would be.
Right. I got you. No, you're right. This cigar, man, oh man, oh man. I'll tell you, and I think you got to take this into consideration as well, for when we're deciding on these things. Price points, value.
Which means a lot when you smoke as many as we do.
Taste.
I mean, good grief.
Construction, burn, quality, presentation. I think all of that is what I'm going off of for said cigar.
If you showed me this box of cigars and that band and that label, and I didn't know the industry, and you said that's a $20 smoke, I'd be like, yeah, it looks like a $20 smoke. It really does.
That's a great point.
The presentation with this, without further ado,
12th cigar for Christmas the good guys want to give to you is the Villager La Vencedora.
Nicaraguan Puro.
Yeah. This is a 7 by 49 Churchill.
It doesn't say.
I'm pretty sure
I think that is correct, though.
Or it's a 7 by 50. It's one of the two. But this is in the Churchill size. This is the only size we have this cigar in. So it's our only point of reference about the cigar.
Pretty good point of reference, though.
But, if you have ever, you cut this thing and you take a cold draw off of this, and if you tell me that you're not if it doesn't remind you of sticking your head in a canister of Nestle cocoa powder, I'll kiss your ass on Gay Street and twice on Sundays and give you 35 minutes to draw a crowd.
And the highest rated cigar of the bunch.
Yeah.
Cigar Aficionado gave it a 94 in 2017.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this cigar's been around, but we only had this cigar for the first time this year. Another part of our criteria. And now, listen, I know a lot of you folks might be saying, well, what about so-and-so? What about the new one from da-da-da-da-da? How about ba-ba-ba-ba-ba? Well, that's all great and grand, but I've either not smoked it, we've either not smoked it, or we didn't think it was worthy of this list. Now, if there's something out there that we're missing coming up on the new year, here's your resolution. Put it in the comments or send us some. Yeah.
I mean, there's so many cigars out there that,
of course,
my God, you couldn't smoke them all in a lifetime, and you got to have some criteria.
But if you're a fan, honestly, message us and
have you tried this?
Yeah, and tell us about it. Sell us on it. And we can talk shop. We can talk business, if you know what I'm saying. But listen, like Jamie said, if you just put the box out and the packaging and everything and put no pricing on anything, and somebody says, how much is that one? And if I said $20, they'd say, oh, yeah, okay.
And even after they smoked it, they'd be like, oh, okay.
I'm telling you what, man, this thing is cocoa, and milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't think it's semi-sweet. Do you?
No. No, I don't think that.
It
Not
is
certainly
chewy.
like.
It is decadent. It is. Now, the one thing I will say about this cigar, it's not going to go from that to something else, to something else, to something else, to something. It's not, I don't consider it to be overly complex. But you're going to get some pepper. You're going to get the chocolate. You're going to get the cocoa. You're going to get the sweetness of like that dark type sweetness. So maybe a little bit of well, no, that's not right. You're going to get the milk chocolate sweetness off of it with and probably with some caramel undertone type sweetness to it as well. What do they say about it?
It says an Ole Cuban seed Nicaraguan Oscuro wrapper. It says intricate notes of cedar, almond, cocoa, and oats mingle throughout a medium to full body profile with sweet and peppery impressions. Which sounds like a description you can make for 1,000 different smokes. But basically,
I'll go with the almond.
The
cocoa, and maybe, you know what?
Little cedar, maybe.
That sweetness, that could be some of that sweetness that cuts through that real sharp, fine
wood sweetness, if you will.
But man, I'm telling you what, this is a tremendous cigar. And now that I'm looking at it again, I think what we need to do until the first of the year is we just need to smoke these.
That's what I say. I was just thinking.
Really hone in on it to figure out, to be 100% honest with ourselves and with our people that this is what it is. But the 12th cigar of Christmas closes out our 12 cigars for Christmas, and it is also a contender.
A very strong contender.
Very strong contender.
So we'll smoke them all between now and the reveal episode, which will be at the first of the year in January.
Yeah.
And I may change my mind. I've got a list going in my head, and the list is, I've got a couple at the top that are kind of the if I was going to pick three, and then I got two sets of, three, and then I know that one's down here for me. But it could change. I could go one of, any of those could be my winner right there.
Yeah.
But more so, I love that. But for my profile, those are the ones that I really love. So you can't see that on camera, and that's on purpose.
So to recap real quick, the 12 cigars for Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me the Christoph Vienti. On the second day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 2 Airbenders. On the third day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 3 Broadways. And on the 4th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 4 Red Anchors. And on the 5th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 5 Villager Creams. The 6th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 6 Firecrackers. The 7th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 7 Short Stories.
That was a good day.
That was a good day. On the 8th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 8 La Gianas. And on the 9th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 9 Maduros of Montosa. On the 10th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 10 Champagne Perdomos. And on the 11th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me 11 Platinum Scepters. And on the 12th day of Christmas, the good guys gave to me the La Vencedora.
Who loves you? The good guys, or we wouldn't give you all those, right?
That's right. We're going to be making up a package that you can buy all 12 of those. You can get the 12 cigars for Christmas, and we'll be announcing the winner in the new year.
In the new year, first of the new year, a winner will be announced. It may be part of another episode, but it will be a reveal.
So to recap our contenders, real quick. The Christoph Vienti in Toro,
The LFD Airbender in the natural and the chisel size.
The La Vencedora in the Churchill Villager.
The La Giana 30th anniversary barber pole.
The Crown Heads Broadway Maduro in Robusto Grand Extra Robusto Extra.
The Red Anchor in the gunner size.
And the Montosa Toro Maduro. That's your 7 contenders. If you've had these cigars before, let us know.
If you haven't,
come
see us.
Come see us. If you'd like to throw your vote in on one of these 7s, please do so. Put it in the comments. But that's all we got for you today. You know, I wish I would have smoked this not on the show.
So you could concentrate more?
Well,
put more thought into it. I'm glad as hell I smoked this one on the show because it's good.
Well,
they've been talking about this on the Ash Hills. I'm going to have
to. Well, if this had been a show where I didn't do as much talking as I have on this one, I probably would have been fine. I could kept it going and been pretty accurate with a conclusion on it, but I've had to relight it a couple of 3 times at no fault of the cigar. It's just
you got to puff them if you want to keep them lit.
That's right.
That's just part of it, you know. And when we get to talking, it's hard. I've had to relight this one a couple times, and you know, it's just part of the.
But overall, I would say on the Caratoba, I get some of that kind of I get a lot of that that same kind of leather funkiness that you get with Sumatra wrappers. I'm just now getting into the second third of this cigar, and I'm starting to notice the sweetness. Now, I don't know if it's a maple or not. I've heard people use that in descriptors before, and I'm not quite certain my palate's refined well enough to say that's what it reminds me of. But there is some sweetness starting to come through. So, strength, I get some nuttiness there on the retro. And a little bit of, now there's a little bit of, oh, excuse me, thank you. A little bit of saltiness on the palate, which I can enjoy if it's not overbearing. But to be determined, I think I'll have to have another one of these to get a real accurate.
Well, that's good. We got some delivered today, so you get to try it again.
And beautiful pack. I mean, I can't wait to see the boxes, but it's got that kind of copper and black color to it. Really pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's striking.
It's not hard to read like some of the other offerings from Osgener.
Yeah. Well, and I think that he's recognized that, and a lot of the packaging's changing. That looks great. I'll tell you on this one right here, man. This is Connecticut. Like if you said, what's a Connecticut take? I'd hand you this. And at the end of this, I just want to smoke it down until it burns me. It's mild. You talk about economy. This might be the least.
Did we order those?
They're out of them.
Bastards.
So
come on, United.
But we will be.
We need them.
Yeah.
They got a winner there.
They got a winner here. Yeah.
One of the things real quick I can show you about this Caratoba is something that was pointed out to me from our rep was our rep Danny was I think this is ingenious. I think this is a really really slick move, and a lot of other people should take account of this. But the UPC code is actually printed on the footband. Now, it's a paper footband, which is fine, but it's a part of the footband, so you don't have that on the cello. So I guess you're probably getting a better deal. Instead of printing something twice, you're only having to print it once, right?
Possibly. Wonder if you can read your gun will read the barcode through the cello. That's something to be determined. I'd like to see how that works.
Probably so.
I'd say so.
I mean, with the way those things are these days, I mean, you can hit them sideways in the checkout line and it gets them. So
something crazy you may not know about UPC codes. The gun, the laser reads the spaces, not the bars.
Really?
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Crazy. Well, if you got questions or comments, please leave them down below. Let us know what you think about the contender list. Like I said, we can put you a contenders pack together, and then we can put a pack of the 12 Cigars of Christmas together as well. Yep. So go to goodguyscigars. You know the rest. And
another thing too,
let us know.
If you haven't bought your tickets for tonight's show, you need to get out and buy them.
Yeah.
Buy them at the door. It is December 22nd. And we are playing the 13th annual Mike McGill Christmas Spectacular tonight.
Bingo.
Tonight.
That is correct. All proceeds go to benefit the benefit the Food for Kids program at Second Harvest Food Bank here in East Tennessee.
We just feed the boys. We don't feed the girls.
I was going to say boys club for whatever reason. I don't know why I was saying that. But Second Harvest feeds 18 different counties in the Food for Kids program. And that's not something they just do at Christmas. They do that all year around. $100 feeds a kid for an entire year.
Yeah. Your $20 gets 60 meals to that family. And we've talked about it a lot. You think, oh, well, that doesn't feed them for a month. Look, these children that are not eating enough, it's not like they're not eating at all. But you supplement 2 meals a day, it changes their life, right? Now you're not hungry.
Yeah.
Most people get by on 2 meals a day anyway, but 2 meals a day for $20 a month. Come on.
And the biggest thing is, and I say this every year, and I've said it for many years, and I'll say it again this year, kids can ask for lots and lots of things for Christmas, but I'll give you one thing I guarantee they don't ask for is to go to bed hungry.
That's right.
At Christmas or any other time of the year. So if you would really like to see a difference being made, listen, I know the horror stories with, made with groups like this. I know people have lots of thoughts and differences on organizations who raise money. Second Harvest has been in our community for at least, I've been personally doing business with them for the last close to 10 years since this thing has turned into a benefit, okay? We have provided over 100,000 meals for children. I have been to their warehouse. I have put boxes together. I have seen them do their deliveries. I've watched it. And when I tell you that they are 95% efficient with your money, that doesn't mean 5% or 5 cents goes to the cause and 95 cents goes to some CEO's salary. I'm telling you, 95 cents of your dollar goes to the cause, and 5 cents of that dollar goes to running
overhead.
You got the running of the business. Yeah. We talked about this last year at this same time. It cost them $1 million Let me pull that up while I'm thinking about it because I want to say it right.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I was just thinking is that it used to $1 meant something.
Yeah.
Well, here it still does, right?
Yeah.
You feed a kid for a day, fully 3 meals for $1, $1. You can't get anything for $1, right?
Yeah. Okay, here you go. 15,412 kids get food from Second Harvest Food for Kids program every Friday.
Every Friday.
In East Tennessee. Over 18 counties. It costs Second Harvest $12 million a month for all of the programs that they provide. So if you don't think this cause or this organization is not worthwhile,
then shame on you.
Shame on you.
because you're wrong.
They are doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
And what I would love more than anything would be to put them out of business, you know? And that means there would be no more hungry kids, no more hungry seniors, no more hungry veterans, no more hungry people, period. So December 22nd, tonight, 7 o'clock.
p.m.
Get your tickets in person and or at knoxbijou.org. Only get them at knoxbijou.org.
Tickets should be available at the door.
Yes.
I hope they're not. I hope it's sold out.
I hope they're not either.
But,
and I'll be disappointed you won't be able to get in. But snooze, you lose.
That's right.
100% of the proceeds go to the Food for Kids program. 13th annual Mike McGill's Christmas Spectacular. Be kind. It doesn't cost a dime to be kind to folks. And there's always a price to be paid for cruelty. Jamie, you want to do another one?
Sure.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
One more for the good guys.
I'll be gone in the morning before the sun comes up, with me and my weenie dog and my pickup truck. And either way, baby, a good man, it's hard to find. I said, now either way, baby, a good man, it's hard to find.